Hello everyone, how are you? It's Tuesday night, 7 o'clock, and you're here with me, so you must have nothing better to do. Just kidding. Welcome to my craft room. I'm going to try to share this to my group page here because it seems like I get more traffic when it's shared to the group page. So let me see if I can figure this out. Last week it gave me some trouble. Let's see here. More options. Share to a group. And where am I? I think this is trouble I had last week. I couldn't find my group page. There I am. I should be up at the top. So how is everybody doing today? I say I have somebody watching, but I don't know who it is because there's a lag. Let's see, did I share that? Oh, hi, Amy. Thank you. Oh, and Patty's watching. Hi, Patty. This Facebook lag stuff, I don't know if I'll ever get used to it. So let me just make sure I shared this. I think I shared it, so I'm probably going to share it again to my group page. So I think you guys were here last week when I told you why I created a group page. Let me just see if I can search for it. There it is. Yeah, I shared it. Okay, I already did it. It just makes sharing stuff and communicating easier. Hi, Diane. Oh my gosh, this snow is driving me nuts. I don't even want to look out the window. I can't even take it. Yeah, just ignore it and watch me making cards. But the group page, it seems like I'm getting more interaction with the group page, and it's easier to post, and people are able to see my notifications and stuff more frequently. So hopefully that'll work. I'm going to transition my card. Every month I do the challenges for the colors and the sketch challenge. I started doing it on my business page in July or August. And there are a couple of people that do post on there, and I appreciate it when you guys go in there and you can. You know, I know we're all busy and stuff, but I'm going to move that over to the group page. I'm not going to offer any prizes for entering or anything right now, just because there's not a lot of entries. I just think it's a fun thing to have. So if you're bored and you want to figure out, you want to do a card or do some kind of challenge, you can go in there and do that. So I'm going to transition that over to the group page, and so that'll still be going on. There'll be no presents for it, not yet anyways. The Facebook group here, the video here, if you guys know, if you comment on it and you share it or just comment on it, I will enter your name in a drawing. And then I'll leave it open for 24 hours. And then once that 24 hours is expired, I'll put your guys' name in a spinning wheel. And whoever wins gets a present from me in the mail. So there's that. And you guys are going to love today's card. Well, you probably won't. I don't know. Maybe you will. I love it. I'm in love with it. It is super, super cute. Super easy. So it's a shaker card. And it's just, I can't believe how easy it is. I love shaker cards. I've made them in the past. Sometimes I make them great, other times not so well. They're kind of one of those tricky things to make, but I think you guys are going to love this card. It is so easy. So I think that's about all I wanted to talk to you guys about before we get started. Let me just click over here and see if I can read comments and stuff. It's so hard to keep up with this Facebook here when it's on this lag here. So, hi Nancy, thanks for stopping in and watching me. So this card is super, super cute, you guys. All right, I'm going to point you guys down and show you the card we're going to make today. And it's so easy, so it probably won't be long on here. So let me just go ahead and flip you guys, or not you guys, flip me upside down. And now let's point you down here. Okay. All right, I think that is perfect. So Are you guys ready for this card? Oh my gosh. Look at this card. Isn't that awesome? I just love how it turned out. And again, super simple to make. So, I learned this when I went to the onstage, the virtual onstage, and it just blew my mind because I'm like, oh my God, I've been making shaker cards for many, many years and I've been doing it the hard way. So let me show you guys how we're going to create this. And this is my current host code for the month. When you make a purchase of $150 or less, you would use this. If you're going to make a purchase of $150 or more, don't use a host code. You'll still get a present from me. It's just you will get your rewards, and you don't need a code. If your order is below the 150, there are rewards. So whenever you guys use my host code, if I have 10 people put in, orders of $50, then those all add up to rewards. And that's how I get to give away products and stuff. By you guys using my host code when you put your small orders in, then I get to build up and get free products, so it's not coming out of my pocket, and then I get to give it away to you guys. And that's my favorite part about it, is giving it away to you guys. So this is the host code you want to use for this month. Every month it changes. Sometimes I do have special host codes that are linked up to maybe a special prize from me, or I did offer card classes with different host codes. So maybe I'll go back to offering that stuff, the card classes, soon if I can get some time to make some. I'd love to do that. So anyways, and then let's talk about my nails. If you guys, I'm obsessed with gel moments. I know you guys have talked about it, and I know you guys, except for Amy, you guys are all in my gel moments party that I'm having this week. My cousin started selling it. I fell in love with it, and I've never been one to paint my nails. Never. Not that I didn't want to, it's just something I never did. Just took too much time. I didn't want them to grow. I'm having so much fun with this stuff, and it's non-toxic. There's like all this positive stuff. It's no, cruelty to animals. And this has been on for a week and a couple of days, because I put it on a Sunday, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before. And then this Sunday, all I did was put another top coat of, or another nail polish on here. It's a light color, but it's got like a brown tinge to it, just to kind of, I didn't need to, but just to change the appearance. And I just love this. It hasn't chipped at all. And, I have 2 dogs. I'm constantly playing with them. I'm doing the dishes, running around, doing all kinds of stuff. So I really love this stuff. And I thank you guys all for ordering from me for my party so I can get free stuff. And if anybody wants more information about it and they weren't invited to my Facebook page or anything, just message me and I'll let you know. My party ends this Sunday. So anyways, enough about nails. You're not here about nails. You're here about crafting. So let's start with this card. So this card is, when I tell you guys, it's super simple. It's super simple. So let me bring in the products that you need for it. We have, our card base is out of Old Olive. The paper we're using actually corresponds with Old Olive, so that's why I picked that. This is cut card 2 base. A2 size, so it is 5.5 by 8.5, and then you just fold it at 4 1/4. So that's all it is for the card base. So we're just gonna fold this up now and I guess get it out of our way right now. And I'm just gonna bring in the bone folder. I love the bone folder. It just makes your card creases so much better. So anyways, we're gonna set this aside because we're not gonna need that right now. I've got some pieces here. We're gonna do some stamping on, just this piece is all we're stamping on today. So you have a piece of Whisper White. This is 5 1/4 by 4. This is gonna go on the inside of the card so you have some place to write. This is the designer series paper I'm using. This is cut 5 1/4 by 4. So this comes out of the Trimming the Town DSP. Now, I went a little crazy with it when it was on sale. And I bought like 3 packs of it because I just love this paper. It's super cute. So you get 12 sheets of 12 by 12 paper. So I'll just go through quickly. These are the papers you get. So I flipped over them so you get the front. You'll see like both designs, one on the front, one on the back. So it's super pretty, super Christmassy. I just love that. This here, I've seen people cut out these strips and put them on cards, and lots of stuff on here. And then there's the piece we're using today with all the pine trees, and that's the back side of that one. This one I love here. This would make a great scrapbook page. I mean, you have the whole scene here. You can put a couple of pictures, put some writing up here. Perfect scrapbook page. And there's that one. And then your little town Christmas houses there. They're so cute. Your snowflakes. And then your people that are Christmas caroling or giving away presents. And then the backside to that. So that is the paper, that the designer series paper that this came out of. And then this guy here, this is cut from the red and green foil sheets. So there are, hi Carrie, I see you're watching me. There are, you get 4 of these. This is probably pretty flashy in here. You get 2 reds, 2 greens, and they're just, you know, there's nothing on the back side. They're just plain on the back side. This is what you want to use anyways. So 12 by 12 sheets. So that's what I used here. And I used the, what dies did I use there? That was the Stitched So Sweetly dies. So I used 2 of them out of that set, which, let me show you that set. I haven't put them in a container yet. These are the dies. They're super cute. They have this nice little stitching around there, and then the scalloped edges. And then there's also this set of them here. These are great for card fronts, for sentiments, for what we're going to do today. So these are super cute dies. So let's go ahead and get started with our stamping. We're only going to, like I said, stamp on this. And I do have in the pines today. That is what we're using to stamp. It's just a bunch of pine trees and then your little sentiments here. And with that set, there's also a coordinating die. If you order both of them together, you save 10%. These are the pine wood dies. So they just cut out all those pine trees, and then you have your pieces here where, you know, it could be mountains or snow. So cute set there. So in here, there's this group of pine trees. We're going to stamp those guys out first, and then we're going to stamp their shadows down. So we're using this stamp, and this stamp. So let's go ahead and get these trees out of here. So here they are right here. I have them already set up on a block. So I'm going to use Old Olive because it matches our paper. And I'm just going to stamp these down. Now when I stamp these, can you guys see me? Am I in the camera? I think I am. Yep. When you stamp these down, you want to go very close to the bottom on here. And I kind of stamped them right in the middle, because you want to have enough room up at the top for your season's greetings. So hi Tina, you probably joined me like a half an hour ago. So we're going to go ahead. We're done with the Old Olive. So we're going to close that up. Now I want to show you guys, I was having such a hard time with my Real Red. This one kind of slides nicely. But sometimes these stamp pads, especially if they're new, these ink pads, you have a hard time sliding them. So a super quick and easy trick, some chapstick. I have a designated chapstick in my craft room just for my ink pads. All you want to do is just rub it on the edges of your ink pad, just like so. And then when you push them in, it slides so much easier. I mean, just so much easier. So if you guys are struggling with your ink pads, especially if, like I said, you're new, they're newer. Usually when you use them a lot, they're nice and worn. Just go ahead and get some nothing fancy chapstick, you know, dollar stores chapstick. And yeah, those dies are super cute, aren't they? I know that was probably like 20 minutes ago that you said that, Amy. But yeah, so get some chapstick and you'll have no issues opening or closing those stamp pads or the ink pads. I don't know why I call them stamp pads. So next I'm going to use Pear Pizzazz. This is a nice lighter green that's going to go right on top of there. So in those trees, with the trees, you're going to take this part of those trees and we're just going to line them up over the top. It's hard when the camera's right there, but line them up, stamp them down, and then as that dries, you'll notice, like on here you can see where it has dried. It's lighter. You can see how you have your dark image and then your lighter in the background. So it just takes a little bit for that to dry and make a change there. So last part of stamping, we will do real red. So I'm just using that Season's Greetings out of there, and I'm just going to stamp that over these trees. So cute. Now I'm trying to close my ink pad. There we go. So that's it to the stamping of this. I've got ink all over my hands, so let me just grab a wipe. I love to have baby wipes in my craft room. They're great for ink on your hands or you spill something. It's just great to have them in here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some Stampin' Seal Plus. I'm using this because I'm gluing it on top of the foil paper and I want to make sure it has a nice hold. The Stampin' Seal is a strong adhesive. The Stampin' Seal Plus is extra strong. So I like to use that, like I said, on when you're gluing down stuff that's not cardstock on cardstock, it's better to use that Stampin' Seal Plus. So I'm just going to stamp that on top of there. So you got that little flash there. And then, let's see, we're going to make the shaker part now. So this is all set to go on top of our card. So let's bring in the elements to make our shaker. So Stampin' Up! Sells these clear medium envelopes. You get 50 of them. We're going to use one of those. And this is all it is. You know, they're great to protect your cards, or if you're giving your cards away as gifts, you can wrap your cards in here. They're great for protecting them. So with this, I'm going to take this piece of cardstock here, and we're going to put this in like so, because you want this, when you glue this down, and you want it to be on the back side. So this part will be in the front, like I said, to when you wrap it. So now you have that. I have these Flowers Forever Season gems that Stampin' Up! Sells. We're going to add those. I want to make sure I don't spill them. Let's see. So we're going to add these right inside this bag. And you can put in as many as you'd like. Let's see. That looks good. Maybe a few more. I might as well add them all. Add them all in there. But, I mean, I used a bunch out of there, so it's up to you how much shaker you want in there. But you get the idea, that's how it's going to shake. So, what you're going to do is, this has a little plastic strip here. Just take that strip off. Fold this over. Like so. And then you get to make sure your cardstock is at the bottom of the bag. I think I folded it too tightly. Good thing about that is I can lift it up and rearrange it, because you don't want your gems behind your paper. I swear this is easy, guys. When I made my first one here, it's wicked easy. It's just the operator right now. All right, you know what we're gonna do, because it's messing around with me. I'm gonna redo that. Maybe I put too much sparkle in there. Probably because I shook it before I had it all done. That's probably what I did. That's what I did wrong. All right, so I'm not going to shake it. Take that off. I'm going to fold this over. Okay. Then you have this little piece here. What you're going to do is just fold this over the top, or fold it to the back. Bring in your bone folder to give it a good crease. And then I brought in just some Scotch tape. Just tape that flap down. They're not going to see the back of this, so it doesn't matter what it looks like back here. Okay, now I can shake it. So there's your shaker card. How simple and cute is that? So now let's just finish up that simple, easy card. Let's bring back in all these pieces here. So this is, like I said, is going to go on the inside. So I'm just going to use some of my Stampin' Seal Plus, because it's right here. You could use regular Stampin' Seal. And just line that up on the inside. So you have a nice area to write in. You could also stamp some pine trees in here, just in the corner. You know, or you can leave it blank, whatever you want to do. So here's the front of our card. Let's go ahead and apply this to here. So what I'm going to use is the tear and tape, because it's very strong adhesive, and it will be easy to use to stick to this here. I do like our tear and tape here. That should be plenty. And then with this, you just go ahead and, you know, it's a lot easier with my pick-a-tool. The dogs are barking. Probably a fly landed on the window. They bark at anything. My goodness. It's my puppy's birthday today. He's 2, my Dakota boy. So then this just goes on the front. Make sure it's not upside down. Just like that. And then this, I'm just going to use the Stampin' Seal Plus. And I'm going to just put this over off to the edge here. Oh, I put it on crooked. There we go. Isn't that super cute, you guys? And it was real easy to make, so I just love the way it turned out. So any kind of shaker card. This is a simple process to make the shaker card. And when you give these to somebody, they're going to be like, wow, how did you do that? It was really simple. But don't tell them that. You can tell them you slaved all day in your craft area because you thought of them and you love them and you put all this time and effort into the card. And they won't know because they don't craft. So super simple card. I hope you guys really like that one. I really enjoyed that one. Let me flip me. There we go. So I really enjoyed making that one. I learned that one. I can't believe that I never knew that it was that simple to make shaker cards. So, super cute. I'm glad that I was able to learn that one through OnStage. So that's it. That's it to that. Thank you guys for watching me today. It seems like you guys liked it. I will let Dakota know, Carrie, that you said happy birthday to him. He's full of energy today, let me tell you. So my mom bought me a pillow with a chicken on it, and he's been running around the house all day with it. I can't put it on the couch. She bought it for me for my couch. I can't put it on the couch. Every time I put it on the couch, he goes and grabs it and runs all over the place with it. So anyways, but thank you guys so much for tuning in this Tuesday, and I'm so excited that you guys were here with me. And join me again next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I always get excited after I do my video. I'm like, I'm gonna prepare my stuff for next week and get it all ready. This, I knew I wanted to do a shaker card, but literally I just did this within the hour. I just am like, I gotta create something. So chaos all the time here at the damn household. So anyways, thank you guys again for joining, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. And don't forget to make your comments, everything. You have another, you have in 24 hours. You have till 7 o'clock tomorrow. Get your comments in, and I'll enter you in that drawing. So thanks, guys. Have a great night.